again. In this video, I'll show you how to use the Backwood massager correctly. I already demonstrated how to assemble the massager, and now you will see what kind of rollers it has and how to use them. The biggest roller, or the active roller, has the main function and the strongest effect. There are also 2 medium rollers and 2 small ones. I have a model with 5 rollers that can be used by people up to 180 centimeters tall. For those taller than 180 centimeters, there is also a model with 6 rollers. It's very important to use the Backwood massager to treat all areas of your spine, neck, thoracic, lower back and glutes every day, no matter in which part of the back you have problems. When the active roller is close to the handle, glutes and lower back will be affected the most. Then if I put it a bit further in the middle, it will work on thoracic. When the active roller is on the other edge, it will work on the neck area. When first using the massager, you might be experiencing some discomfort. It depends on your physical condition. When I first used Backwood, I felt that blood rush to all the trigger points on my back, causing a lot of bright emotions. I managed to roll about 5 times, but now I can do up to 20 or 30 rolls without any discomfort. My mom, who is less physically active, just rolled on it once and stopped because it was painful to her. After 2 weeks of continuous practice, she's fine and includes Backwood to her daily workouts. Even though you might feel some discomfort in the beginning, I can guarantee that in a few weeks you will get used to it and won't feel any pain. For the start, just try to lie down on the massager and stay on top of it for a while. Set the active roller to the first position, which works on glutes and lower back, and lie back. You can straighten your legs and arms, stretching your back muscle that way. You can roll down a bit and hold the position. Change the position of the roller and lie back. Change the position again to work in your neck area and, holding the bar, relax on the massager. During the first sessions on the Backwood massager, it's very important not to overload yourself in order to avoid intense painful feelings in your body after the session. Start slowly with just 3 to 5 repetitions, and only when you get used to the massager you can increase the number of reps. To soften your first experience with the Backwood, you can put a blanket or a towel on top of it or use dense cloth. A blanket doesn't affect the spinning movement of the roller. Just cover the massager and exercise normally. It will be still effective, but the sensations will be softer and less painful. What should you do if the day after the session you have back pains? If it happens, keep calm and take a break for 1, 2 or 3 days and try again. First try to exercise with the blanket, then without it, doing just a few rolls at a time until you get used to it. I guarantee that in a while the discomfort will disappear and you will love using the massager. People with intervertebral hernia and protrusion can use the massager without fear of harming themselves. You can use a towel or a blanket and feel safe while using the massager. I want to draw your attention to these 2 middle-sized rollers that sit next to the big roller. In this position, the impact depth is equal to the difference between the heights of 2 rollers. You can place small rollers next to the big one and the impact will be more intense. You can play around with different combinations until you find the one you like and the one or many that suit you. Let's try and start with glutes and low back area. Place the active big roller next to the handle. I sit close to the massager with my back. I hold the handle, putting my weight on it. It's quite strong, so go ahead and put your buttocks directly on the roller. Carefully roll back and forth 2 or 3 times. Then you can lie down on the massager and roll a few times, making emphasis on your lower back muscles. You don't need to roll very far. Move until your arms straighten and go back. Then I place the active roller in the middle to work on my shoulder blades and thoracic area. The same way as before, I lie back on the massager and roll back and forth a few times. Afterwards, I place the roller here in order to work on my neck muscles. In the beginning, you can just lie and find a comfortable position and start with very small moves, relaxing your neck. If your level of fitness allows you, you can also do a shoulder bridge and perform the same movement more actively. Or you can grab the massager on the sides near your head and continue massaging your neck area. Or you can grab the massager on the sides near your head and continue massaging your neck area. I've finished for now, and in the next video I'll show you a few workout tips, the way I work with the Backwood and how to use special rollers.